Xi Jinping looked Donald Trump dead in the eye and said, "Drop Taiwan, or this relationship is over." And Trump's response, "China is beautiful." Here's what actually went down behind closed doors. Before Trump even landed in Beijing, China sent a message loud and clear: don't even think about bringing up Taiwan. We'll bring it up and we'll tell you what to do. And that's exactly what happened. Xi told Trump directly, if the US does not publicly clarify that it does not support Taiwanese independence, there will be clashes, possibly military conflicts. His exact words, "Taiwan independence and cross-strait peace are irreconcilable as fire and water." China then published that warning for the entire world to read. But it gets worse, so much worse. Trump flew to Beijing because he needed something. He needed help reopening the Strait of Hormuz, which is choking global oil supplies. He needed rare earth minerals because US stockpiles are running dry. He needed China's cooperation on trade, on markets, on everything. And Xi Jinping knew all of it. So Xi basically told him, you want to bail out on Hormuz? You want our rare earths? You want us to calm down your CEOs in the markets? Fine, then you will publicly surrender your position on Taiwan. That is the price. Trump walked in looking for a deal. He walked out looking like he saw a ghost. Now here's the part that should keep every American up at night. A classified US intelligence report produced for the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff confirmed that China is actively exploiting the Iran war to gain military, economic, and diplomatic advantages over the United States across the board. The US security umbrella in the Middle East, gone. The US security umbrella in Asia, gone. Arab nations that used to buy weapons from the US, they're buying from China now. Because, and this is a direct quote from their perspective, the US is not reliable anymore. China is also swooping in on the global energy crisis, offering fuel, green energy technology, and diplomatic solutions to countries in Thailand, Australia, the Philippines, and beyond. Countries the US just abandoned. Meanwhile, Trump is out here calling wind power a scam, while China is locking in the next generation of global energy partnerships. And while Trump was sitting across from Xi smiling, complimenting him, calling him a great leader, Vladimir Putin launched one of the single largest drone and missile attacks on Ukraine since the war began. Over 1,300 drones, 50 missiles, Kyiv, Zaporizhia, Odessa, a residential apartment building partially collapsed, rescue workers digging through rubble at dawn. This wasn't a coincidence. Xi is coordinating with Russia. Xi is coordinating with Iran. Iran literally fast-tracked 10 Chinese oil tankers through the Strait of Hormuz in the 48 hours before this summit, making sure China didn't need anything from Trump at all. Trump had no leverage. He never had any leverage. And he still stood there and said, "You're a great leader. I say it to everybody. This is the man who promised to bring China to its knees, who said he'd end the Ukraine war in 24 hours, who swore he'd decouple America from Beijing. Instead, he just got checkmated in front of the whole world." So tell me, if America just gave up the room, who exactly is leading the free world right now? Drop your answer below, because I think you already know